It is a new year, and today we're talking about financial planning for the new year. This is a great time to get your finances in order and really say, all right, let's draw a line in the sand. This is going to be a great year, and I want to make some changes in my finances. I want to improve them. Whether you did great with your finances last year or you didn't, there's always room for improvement. So today we're going to talk about some changes that you can make, some financial planning changes that you can do in the new year to progress your goals even farther. I've got my mascot in the background, Piper. Hopefully he does not go over this plan, but number one is to take control of your finances. And what I mean by that is get on a written budget. Really sit down and say, all right, we're going to start tracking our spending. I really believe that when you are tracking your spending, you are going to progress so much farther in your finances. Yes, it may seem mundane. Yes, it may suck and just seem overwhelming, but honestly, it's not. If you're creating a budget and if you're in it every couple days, it's not going to be overwhelming. It's not going to be something that is just too much to log each transaction. I'm in my budget every 2-3 days, and honestly, it takes me 5 minutes. I just log into our bank accounts, log into our credit card statements, put them in the budget, and all the formulas are pre-populated for you so that you don't have to go in and figure out the formulas and everything. It's all right there. And I really believe that when you are tracking your spending independently and when you're doing it yourself versus an automated app, it really helps to keep you in check and really is like, oh dang, we're putting a lot of these transactions in. We're doing a lot of eating out. We're doing a lot of gas station snacks. We're doing a lot of Amazon purchases. Whereas if it's just automatically connecting to your bank account, you're just swiping, you're like, yep, that looks right, that looks right. But when you have to manually type it in, you're like, okay, this is a lot. We need to cut back a little bit. So track your spending. It also helps you as you go throughout the month to stay in check with your budget. Rather than saying, it's the end of the month, I blew our grocery budget, oh crap, well, we'll just wait till next month. We'll do better next month. If you're in a budget every couple days, you're able to say, okay, we are halfway through the month. We have burned through a lot of our grocery spending money. We need to cut back a little bit. We need to eat from the pantry. We need to stop buying these steaks and maybe buy some chicken and really adjust throughout the month rather than waiting when it's too late. Number 2 is life insurance. And life insurance is one of the most important but often overlooked items of financial planning. Life insurance is something that a lot of people don't want to talk about or think about because, well, it deals with death and leaving your loved ones. As hard as the conversation is, it would be a lot harder if you didn't take these steps to protect yourself and your family. That's why I decided to partner with Besto for this video, because term life insurance is something that I'm really passionate about and something to think about, especially when you own a home and have a mortgage payment to make. Having term life insurance protects your loved one's financial state if something were to happen to you. Besto is one of the easiest ways to apply for affordable term life insurance. They use data by asking medical and lifestyle questions in order to determine eligibility so that you don't have to take off time from work or get blood work done or fill out paperwork like the traditional way. Besto's policies start from $10 a month if approved, have 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30-year policies available. Ages 18 to 60 are eligible to apply. Getting a quote is very easy. You don't even have to put in your name, email, or phone number so that you don't have to worry about getting spammed with an influx of emails and calls just for getting a quote. Policies are issued by an A+ carrier, an excellent rating from real customers on Trustpilot. Simply click the link in the description box, fill out the quick form, and get your term life insurance quote. Another way to commit to taking control of your finance is to educate yourself in personal finance. Take time to learn. Take time to learn about investing. Take time to learn about personal finance in better ways that you can grow your income, better ways that you can combat debt. I personally love YouTube. That's why I started a YouTube channel. I was wanting to pay off my debt. I was wanting to get in control of my money. I was living paycheck to paycheck, and I was like, all right, I started watching YouTube videos instead of cable, and I was like, all right, I'm going to learn as much as I can about money because I was never taught about money growing up. I want to learn about it now, and I became so passionate about it, I started my own channel. So find channels that motivate you, find channels that teach you, and be like, all right, let's start watching a video a day or a couple videos or whatever videos you want to do, but really take time to commit to learn about personal finance, learn about investing, learn about ways that you can improve your finances versus just living in that victim mentality of, well, I suck at money. I'll always suck at money. We don't know how to manage our money in our house. I was never taught how to manage money, so I'll always just live paycheck to paycheck. No, guys, you don't have to live paycheck to paycheck. You don't have to live below your means. You don't have to live at a low income level. You can grow your income. We have grown our income a lot of money since starting this channel. And it's crazy to me. I used to live in that victim mentality and thinking I'll never get ahead. I'll always make about $30,000 to $40,000 a year. I'll never be able to. Guys, no, you can break through that cycle. It starts with your mindset. It starts with being like, all right, I'm going to start learning. I'm going to be proactive about my finances versus reactive and just, woe is me. Those rich people over there, those people over there. No, don't have that mindset. Please, please, please don't have that mindset. Number 3 is to create a plan to pay off debt. Whether you are paying off your mortgage or paying off consumer debt, or student loan debt, or credit card debt, whatever type of debt you're paying off, create a plan, create an action plan, and don't fall into the trap of, I'll put $50 in each debt. I used to do that every single month. I'd be like, we're going to get ahead. This is going to be awesome. I'm going to put $50 here, $50 here, $20 here, an extra $10 here. And I would spread it across all of my debts. Honestly, guys, that wasn't making progress. It really helps to put your focus on one debt and say, all right, this is the debt that we're paying off. Once that debt is paid off, we're going to go to the next one. Whether you want to do the debt snowball. The debt snowball is you list all your debts in order from smallest to largest, regardless of interest rate. You pay off the smallest, you have that win. You put all of that extra money towards that next debt till it's paid off. Then you pay off the next one, the next one, and the next one. And it's a snowball effect. Or the debt avalanche and saying, all right, this is the money that we have and we're going to order them in order of interest rate and saying, okay, high interest debt, get that credit card interest debt out of there because it's costing us the most money. And then the next debt, next debt, next debt. That's the one that's most mathematically correct. Or one that maybe bothers you a lot. Maybe you have a debt to your mom and every single time you come over the house, why is that new? Did you spend money on that? Why did you buy this? Why did you buy that? Get that paid off because that's the one that takes you out the most. Or maybe the debt tsunami, the one that is the highest minimum payment so that you can free up that money to go towards other things in your budget. Whatever it is, I don't care. I think they're all awesome. They all have their pros and cons, but find the one that works best for you. It's not a one size fits all. It's whatever works best for you in your situation. So come up with a debt payoff plan. Find ways to put extra money towards your debt and get that debt out of there. Get it out. Please, please, please stop and get it out. Number 4 is to increase your income. Guys, there is always ways to increase your income. Whether it's at your day job, maybe picking up some overtime, or maybe it's going for a raise or promotion, or outside your day job. I've really learned over these past years that there's a ceiling at your day job. It's not very high a lot of times, but there's no ceiling to entrepreneurship or side hustles or growing your own business. I have really become passionate about helping you guys increase your income, and we can only pinch our pennies so much, right? And when I started this channel, I was all about saving money, saving money, saving money, and let's save as much as we can. Let's cut our groceries. Let's cut all this. But you can only cut so much. I also want to help you to grow your income. Get out of that mindset of cut. But okay, how can we grow our income and how can we expand? I made $54,000 on this channel last year. That started out as a side hustle. Now it's a full-blown business that I made almost double what I made when I started the channel at my day job. That's amazing. That's incredible. But I had to really stretch myself. I had to go outside my comfort zone. But y'all, it paid off. It paid off big time. So find ways to increase your income. I do have a free printable for you guys. If you want to grow your income, it's 97 online business ideas that can make up to $5,000 a month like I make in my business. And I have different things that will get your mind going, be like, all right, you know what? I could do that. All from the comfort of your home. So definitely check that out. I also have a course, Dreamer to Profitable, which helps you go behind the scenes of what I've done in my business and how I was able to scale it and how you can create a business like this yourself and scale it and do it a lot faster than I did. Number 5 is to invest more for retirement and grow your retirement. I personally believe that you should be putting money towards your retirement while you're paying off debt. I know a lot of people think otherwise, but even if it's $50 a month, guys, it's going to make a big difference in the long haul. That is one regret I have. I really wish that two things. I really wish that I had invested while I was paying off debt. I was in such a mentality of only debt, and not investing. I really wish I put some money towards an investment. Our portfolio would be so much bigger than it is now if I had taken that time and if I had put $50 a month, $20 a month, whatever it is, into a index fund or into the market somehow, some way, versus waiting until I was debt free to do that and waiting until I had my emergency fund to do that. And I also wish I educated myself. I waited until I was ready to start investing before educating myself. Guys, don't fall into that. Start educating yourself now so that you're ahead of the curve, so that when you are ready to invest, you're ready to hit the ground running versus having to take 6 months to learn how to do it because you're nervous because investing is scary. I used to be scared of it. I used to think investing was those big guys on Wall Street yelling at TV screens and all this stuff. And I was like, okay, I don't like this. This is scary. Educate yourself. Start watching videos. I have a full playlist on investing for beginners where I break down the things that I was learning as I was learning them. So they're in simple terms. I also have a partner, Jeremy, with Personal Finance Club. He has an amazing course on index funds and how you can build major wealth through index funds. So definitely check it out. I'll have a link for you guys down below in the description box. It's an awesome course, super affordable, and it really just breaks everything down, and you guys will be blown away by this index funds course. So definitely check it out. But start investing. Start investing now. It's not too late. It's never too late. Start today. Start investing. Next is to build an emergency fund and have an emergency fund in case something happens. My personal feelings on emergency fund is to help prevent you from going into debt. So have that money. And you don't want to have too much money because, especially with inflation and the market these days with cash prices and all that, you don't want too much money, but you want to have some money in an emergency fund in case something happens to your roof, your car, your washing machine, whatever it is. Have some money in a savings account. I personally recommend CIT Bank. It's a high yield online savings account that you get a little bit more money versus Wells Fargo, Bank of America. So I'll have it linked down below. But versus having to put that on a credit card and then have to pay 20% interest, we don't want to do that. We want to have cash to save us the 20%. So yes, you could get more money in emergency fund in the market, but say you don't have that money and you have to put it on a credit card, trust me, you're not getting that much in the market as you would be paying interest. When I was paying off my debt and learning how to get in control of my finances before I had an emergency fund, without fail, every single month I had a $200 expense that just came up. I don't know what it was. $200 would just come up. It was the weirdest thing. But once I got an emergency fund, that stopped happening. I don't know what it was, if it was my mindset, what, but it stopped happening. Have some printables that will help keep you motivated and figure out how much you want for emergency fund and that you can color it in as you're tracking towards your emergency fund. So definitely check them out down below in the description. Thank you, Besto, for sponsoring this video. Definitely check them out in the link below. Get your own free quote down below in the description box. And let's keep the conversation going. If you want to know 12 savings challenges, one that you can do every single month of the year, check out this video here. And if you want to know how to do an annual budget so that you can do a budget for the whole entire year so you can see it all in one glance, check out this video here.